Bitcoin once again testing all-time highs is looking very strong. Not only that, not only are we rising, testing that $110,000, $111,000 level, we've got some major news out there. Now, we're going to be going over some of the headlines in this video. We're also going to be talking about Bitcoin Bull, a fantastic way to take advantage of the price rise in Bitcoin and a tiny little altcoin that only has 18 days left in its ICO. Guys, pay attention. This one is going to be ending sooner than we expected. And if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, we're going to be jumping into some of these headlines right here. And I want to talk about them briefly before focusing on Bitcoin Bull. But let's read through these. A lot of people are wondering how well Bitcoin is going to do in the third quarter of 2025 as eyes are turning to Ethereum's catch-up. Now, this is from analysts, right? And a lot of this branches off of the fact that we are honestly ticking closer to an altcoin season beginning. Just a couple of weeks ago, we were sitting at a level of 16. Now we are at a level of 31 in terms of altcoin season. Now, this simply means that altcoins aren't necessarily at this point outperforming Bitcoin, right? But altcoins are on the rise in comparison to Bitcoin's dominance. As we reach 50, altcoin season may officially be beginning. As we get higher and higher, altcoins could do what they did in 2021, 2017, and so on. We're talking about that life-changing gain. You know, sitting there, waking up, and over the course of a week, seeing 10, 15x returns like we did in a lot of cryptocurrency during 2021. Now, I don't know if altcoin season is going to take over in the third quarter, but the stats right now are showing that it's a real possibility. With that being said, we've got some major bullish price predictions for Bitcoin. Michael Saylor is declaring that the Bitcoin winter is over as we are on the brink of breaching $110,000 Bitcoin. Michael Saylor is saying that Bitcoin is headed directly for $1 million per coin. And guys, I don't think it's an impossibility with all of the institutions. It's funny, right? Institutions these days don't seem too inclined to run a business. They seem more inclined to buy Bitcoin and let the rise in Bitcoin float their finances. You know, you've got businesses like Michael Saylor's strategy. All they do is buy Bitcoin. You've got GameStop buying Bitcoin. You've got countless institutions loading up on these cryptocurrencies to take advantage of the price action. Now, yes, if they can 10x their value, going from $100,000 Bitcoin to $1 million Bitcoin, we're going to be talking about, you know, a completely different financial revolution and being led by crypto. And with that, altcoins should thrive as well. Now, that leads me to Bitcoin Bull. I've already bought into Bitcoin Bull, and if you guys are interested in buying in, all you're going to do is click that link in the description, buy with crypto or buy with card, connect your wallet, scan this QR code, type in how much you want, those tokens are yours on launch day. Now, I like to buy with Best Wallet. You guys can buy with any wallet you want, so if you don't have that, you can go download it in the description and the pinned comment down there. But why I'm so interested in Bitcoin Bull is twofold. Number one, right, if Bitcoin is rising, Bitcoin Bull should be rising. If altcoin season is beginning, tokens like Bitcoin Bull should be rising. So we're setting up to launch into a perfect opportunity. But from there, you can actually earn free Bitcoin as well. And, you know, at $100,000 per coin, you're not going to go out and earn an entire Bitcoin, right? Unless you buy a ridiculous amount of Bitcoin Bull. But, you know, with that being said, it's free Bitcoin added to your wallet. If people are expecting 10x gains in Bitcoin, this is another way that we can gain by owning Bitcoin Bull. When Bitcoin reaches 100,000, which obviously it has, the pre-sale starts. 125,000, they're going to burn Bitcoin Bull tokens, making them even more scarce and more valuable. $150,000 Bitcoin, you get Bitcoin airdrop to your wallet, if and only if you own Bitcoin Bull and Best Wallet. So let's talk about that. 175,000, more burns, more airdrops, more burns, more airdrops. Now, it does clearly state that if you want to receive these Bitcoin airdrops, you have to own Bitcoin Bull in Best Wallet. It says to reward the Bitcoin Bull community in Bitcoin, we needed a wallet provider with advanced capabilities. best wallet is a multi-chain crypto wallet, which is integrated with our community sale, allowing us to airdrop Bitcoin to crypto pre-sale with multi-chain wallets via the best wallet mobile app. Download it today. And of course do that. Now also, frequently asked questions, just so you guys know, you cannot buy Bitcoin Bull after the ICO and expect to receive these airdrops. It's going to be snapshotted, and you can earn these free Bitcoin as long as you buy during the community sale. So get your questions answered before going out there, making any purchases or anything like that. And understand that these guys are doing very well out on X. They've got 9,400 followers out there, growing every single day. But I am excited about this one because Bitcoin is thriving right now. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.